We are living.
Johnny 5 is alive.
I need to make sure that the audio is doing something. I mean, let's see here.
Yeah, we got to make sure of our things, as always.
Make sure things are happening.
We always got to make sure of our things.
There you go. There's things happening.
It's
That's
working.
Oh, it's working.
It is working.
Nice.
Slingstudio, guys. I always like to mention the Slingstudio. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, what is up? Welcome to Infinity Times Infinity Studios. Today, I'm excited because we got, you know who in the house? Our boy, Derek Townsend.
Thank you very much. Hey, how y'all doing, people? It's good to be here.
Yes, sir. He was in the Steve King video. You know, this guy has 9,000 lives. He's tough. All right. he came out tonight. We have DJ Dank right here, boy.
I'm silent this week, so you can't hear. I'm the silent DJ. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is. No requests, please. No requests, okay?
Yeah, no requests. Exactly. Yeah.
So, what are we talking about today, Dan?
Well, we're talking about the same thing we were talking about last week, but last week we had some things going haywire that we need to now explain, because part of what we do here is to kind of test scenarios for you live, and sometimes those test situations don't work out perfectly in terms of like how awesome everything is, and in this case there was a less awesome thing.
A less awesome thing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was awesome because
we find the less awesome things, and that's what's important, right?
Indeed, exactly.
We want to try to break everything that we find so that we can give that to you guys.
And
Yeah.
you know, that's part of it,
So
is like
we
being
broke it.
able to break things shows that we found a vulnerability, and then once we tell y'all how to exploit it or to avoid it, it'll kind of benefit your pursuit of these items as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, basically, we make the mistakes so you don't have to, as long as we do it in a way that, you know, you can learn from. So,
Right. And so what we're talking about is what we talked about last week. We were talking about Lavaliers last week. We have the WMX-20, right?
Yeah. We have a couple MOVOs. For all you MOVOs out there, what's up, my MOVOs?
My MOVO fans. We have some MOVO Lavaliers, and then this guy right here, which is...
A MOVO. It's also a
See if I
MOVO,
can get
believe it or
this.
not.
Wait, it's not...
Word to your MOVO.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. I had to cover my face.
Word to you, MOVOMs. I came to drop bombs. I got more rivoms than the Bibles got savoms.
Yes, sir. So this is the MOVO wireless mic, right? And this is what we are talking about today.
Yeah, I think we might have like linked it before in a webcast, a stream of some kind, but that thing can work on the same receiver as these labs that we're on. So it'll be cool. We'll put that on a little later as we go into quadrant 3 there, the control room of the studio, later on, and talk to you from inside outer space and outside inner space at the same time.
Right. We should be able to talk to you from anywhere. Like the main reason we were going to do the stream was actually to take these out of the room, around the corner,
Yeah,
to range test
to see what happens when you go in other rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what happened was the one that's tiny, the WMX-1 duos that we tested last week, it's because it's on 2.4 gigahertz, which, by the way, is not the same as wireless phone. It's the same as Wi-Fi. So last week I might have mentioned something about I thought it was the same as a cell phone or something. No, it's not. It's the same as Wi-Fi, as one of the two operating frequencies of a Wi-Fi router,
Sure.
which is 2.4 gigahertz.
Which
Right.
Wi-Fi is...
2.4 and 5G, I think it is.
Yeah.
So on the 2.4 gigahertz band, there's Wi-Fi in this room, and therefore, if we're using a microphone that's also on 2.4 gigahertz, there's going to be interference as a result of that.
For sure.
So not only is there a wall, and therefore there's no line of sight, and the thing pretty much needs line of sight, but also the potential for that to go wrong faster exists because of the interference that's in the area already from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many signals going into Wi-Fi. I mean, I bet you like all of our phones are connected to Wi-Fi. The freaking
one of our phones
microwave.
is the. It's definitely connected to a Wi-Fi. In fact, the Slingstudio sets up a hotspot to connect to for the phones to use as cameras. So that's how this camera and the Slingstudio are talking, is by 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Right.
So when we're using that as something for our broadcast and at the same time something for our microphone system, you know, we're off to the wrong start already.
Right.
But specifically, oh, I heard an interference. Oh, it's from a phone. Someone has a phone that's near one of these. Take whatever phone's getting transmissions away from microphones.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's definitely it right there.
Phones. Move your phones out of the way,
Yeah,
guys.
because anything that's wireless, well, any microphone for that matter, is going to have some interference happen whenever a phone gets a message. You know, that brrr type of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's coming from whenever your phone gets an incoming message.
So did you hear it?
I did. Did you not?
Interesting. No.
Oh, I guess you're not monitoring us in headphones, or you would have heard it too. Yeah,
It was a ghost phone call, by the way.
but-
Like sometimes I feel it, even
Yeah,
if my
right.
phone isn't.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay,
Man.
sorry. So that interrupted me. But what I was saying is that actually what happened last time, that's really the worst thing, is that the WMX-1 and this WMX-20 that we're using this week were entering the receivers at slightly different times. And so they created an echo.
Echo
Sound.
Echo.
So what we thought might have been an echo from something having to do with more mics on receivers and things like that actually was because of two different wireless transmission frequencies actually entering their receivers at slightly different times, and therefore it created an offset. Offset. Like we were talking about some Migos.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure Offset is happy about the WAP, you know.
Yeah. So
Wet ass possum.
I move my hands like this. I talk about different times that things are happening, right?
As a DJ, timing is
Times.
very important. guys.
Right. Well, the thing about any echo, delay, reverb, or other similar effect like a phase or a flange is it's all based on time. They're called time-based effects in the world of sound nerds like me
Sound nerds.
and my brother Mondo. If you're watching this week, what's up, Mondo?
What up, boy?
He's the guy that taught me a bunch of this stuff. But basically, you know, in sound terms, your sound frequencies. What was I talking about?
Sounds and frequencies.
Rewind it. Like go back 10 seconds.
Can't
you know what?
rewind the live, you guys.
Yeah, my lab's probably sounded a little weird this week also. I think I hear like a tunneliness because it's down in a hole this time. Because last week my beard was rubbing up against the lav.
Yeah.
So all of you that watched last week, you enjoyed a little free ASMR session.
His
at the same
permanent dead
time.
cat was in the way.
I have like
and it was
I have
moving.
this dead cat's like a dead moose.
You should clip your lob
dead.
in your beard. You can clip
Yeah,
it
to the
into
front
your
of it.
beard. We'll try that.
Oh
on
yeah,
some stream.
yeah. That's actually probably what I should do. Really, just clip it in the beard.
Yeah, front of that.
Beard lav.
Then it won't scratch.
Beard
It'll be
lav me.
part of it.
Yeah, beard lav me. Beard lav me up.
Oh wait, that was one thing that we wanted to look at was the dead cats that go on
The beard lavs. Yeah.
on the
Yeah. We'll pull those out. We had those sitting in the camera 1 week. Those were just in a plastic bag, looking like some kind of bag of drugs or crack, some kind of shit like
Dead
that.
cats.
cracked cats.
Yeah, some weird like actual
on ice,
dead cats,
boy.
but
Tiny.
cats on ice. But these wasn't no cats on ice. These cats was regular cats, man.
These cats was crazy.
Regular dead cats. No, these dead cats are tiny for lav mics. So
Yeah.
they actually cut wind though, and there's no wind inside the studio. So we'll just pull them out to show you.
You cut wind?
Yeah, let me go grab them now since we're talking about it. I mean, one of the joys of having a wireless microphone is that I can keep talking as I walk away.
How crazy is that, bro?
Isn't that joyous? What they love the most about that is listening to me more than they would have if I didn't have it.
Breathing all hard and shit.
Yeah. being a fat guy with breathing sounds. Right? Isn't that what you love about IXI broadcast, guys?
The IXI broadcast.
Yeah, we're whispering up Uranus.
ASMR.
Whispering up Uranus. So, Neptune and Pluto. All right, so
Whispering up
this is what we had in there at one point. I don't have the product showcase engaged in my camera because that disengages some things that I want to have running in it, I think. But inside this bag is 3 of these. Let's see.
Switched you over.
Oh, really? Okay, well,
Yeah. Look at the baggie.
that's the bag.
It's focused on the baggie.
Yep. So, inside the baggie is this.
Inside of it is a dead cat, you guys.
It didn't ever used to be a live animal, though.
It seems rude, but in videography, it's okay to have dead cats lying around.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
It's actually good.
It's preferred.
It means you're pro.
Yeah.
Okay?
It means you know what you're doing if you have
Okay.
dead cats.
Yes, and so this is for the lavalier. So what you get is a dead cat poof ball.
So that
On
poof
your chest.
sits on your lav. I'm not going to do it now because it would cause.
They're also good for nipple
Wind.
puffs.
Yeah, the Austin
You
steamer.
2 of them.
That's it. That's what I'm
It's
talking
like a pasty situation.
about. All right. Yeah.
So it has a little leash that you can put through your lav so that it doesn't like fall off into the street and then you get run over by trying to grab it.
If
And
you
then
have
your head
this
splatters
on your
on the
Christmas
pavement.
wish list, okay? Give it to your wife. You know, she will have warmer nipples because of it.
Yeah, this right here, I mean, imagine that on your wife's nipple.
Exactly.
Furry as fuck.
That's what this is actually for.
Furry nipples.
That's what this.
That's new technology, people. I mean,
Who doesn't want a furry nipple?
Who wouldn't want?
forget about the A7S3. Okay, furry nipples is where it's at. Okay,
Yeah.
so put that on your Christmas wish list.
So where did you find this little thing?
Funny you should ask, sir. This actually came from another YouTuber's affiliate link. So, shouts out to YouTube affiliate links. Everybody go check out our links at the bottom of the description. Go buy your Christmas presents for your cam people down in our description.
And your
It'll
kids.
help us out.
Channel.
I got this from Camera Conspiracies, Casey's channel, which is about vlogging like a street hobo, as he calls it.
Sweet.
And this one's not really about vlogging. It's more about studioing. But we have done a midnight vlog session, a moonlight, twilight style vlog, where I was imitating the vampires from the Twilight series with my outdoor excursion in only moonlight on the A7S3. It looked terrible on YouTube, so don't check that out anymore. And the Twitch one's gone too, so pretend I didn't say that about the vlog that I put on the stream.
Okay, we will go out at night and take some creepy video sometime.
Okay, point being that Casey uses these whenever he's out in the wind vlogging on his lav mic, because if you're laving it up out there in the world, you might need some wind protection.
Yeah.
And we are here at Infinity Times Infinity Studios to protect you. All right?
Protection.
Always use protection.
From the
Think of us as the condom for Uranus.
That's right. That's all you got.
The condom protector ding dong for your anus. Okay,
Yeah.
just remember
We're-
that.
Wait, that's what we were supposed to say, right? I think that's how we rehearsed it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what we
exactly.
rehearsed.
Word for word by script.
Before we got on live online tonight, that's what we spoke of specifically.
We made all of our decisions on the flip of coin, like for each one.
Yeah, that one may have turned out the wrong. Yeah. Probably should have got with tails on that one. But
Okay, back on track. The two MOVO wireless lavaliers and
Yeah.
this. Okay?
yeah, so the WMX-1 and the WMX-20 should not be used at the same time. All you audio engineers who are also buying 2 types of camera wireless lavalier system to stick into a mixer board to use both at the same time, which would basically be just us. So we're warning nobody out there. But, you know, if there's someone else that is as esoteric and strange as we are, you might have occasion to have considered connecting both of these systems at once. When in actuality, doing so will lead to a bad audio situation. So you're welcome, Internet. We've just saved you the trouble.
So you got to drop the mic.
You put these on your nipples.
And you puff them out.
And hold grab your ankles, all right? Because you're in for a rough ride.
Put those on your nipples. Drop the mic. You gotta use either 2 lavaliers or a lavalier and one of these. It's 2 channels only onto the receiver. So.
Yeah. There's what we were using was two channel wireless microphone systems.
Right.
So we weren't using both channels of both of them, and that confused a dumb dullard like me. So that's what this stream is about: is clearing the non-factual portion of last week's segment in which I tried to say something as though I knew what I was talking about.
And now you know how it actually worked, so everybody wins.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
We're scientists, and we persevered through our scientific method.
Try hard.
So our hypothesis had been fully tested.
So if you haven't seen our last video, we should probably
I'll link that in the description.
Yeah, and you can
I'll
find
link it
where the echoes are. You can find...
I'll maybe I'll timestamp. I'll add the description of the other one with timestamps of where the echoes went bad and then were alleviated.
Yeah.
Because we eventually did alleviate them, and it was by turning off one of the 2 systems.
Yeah.
So check out that video for sure. We are still going to do the test where we take the 2 lavs out that way, right?
I mean, I guess we could. We already did that before. We know what's going to happen with that.
It
right?
should be fine, right?
Yeah, the lavs work.
Really, what we found was that you can't use this microphone along with the 2 lavaliers.
That's what we found just now. But honestly, I could swear that before that was on and both lavs were on. But that could be. It might have been that just one lav and that was on. Remember? It might have just been you and me, and no derelict involved. What is it? Platinum D.
Sometimes
no platinum
it's nice
D in the
to have
house.
a third.
No platinum D in the house.
Yeah, Platinum D. That is a great name, by the way, sir.
Thank you.
It's bad.
It's nice to have a third in the house, just to know, 2 lavaliers, one dildo. That's it.
We're just pushing the boundaries as hard as we can.
We keep pushing the boundaries on all this technology, you guys.
Yeah. Pushing the boundary is one way to put it, I guess.
Into the crevasse.
So,
pushing it into the crevasse.
MOVO WMX-20. Definitely a good system. I have the Sony wireless mics. Here, I'll show you these guys. And really, those MOVOs do the similar thing that these do, and that they're not just on the Wi-Fi signal. You know what I mean? They're not on the 2.4 signal.
No, these this WMX-20 I think occupies 544 to 598 or something like that megahertz. So the Sony's on something similar as well, but it's also another problematic thing with the Sony is that it's actually on some frequencies that are probably no longer allowed to be used by the public by the FCC. So some of these older labs also have an additional issue where using them technically might be not legal. So the newer ones that are selling, of course, are on the newly legalized bands. So you
always want to be legal.
You won't be buying a lav mic that will be the illegal bands. But if some of your old lav mics, I think they have programs from the manufacturers that made them and stuff, so that you can get them legal. But frankly, if you're not doing it in a commercial kind of scenario, then there will never be any issue that legality could be pressed upon you for.
Sure.
So the idea is to just not be constantly using it, I suppose, because then it could be blocking that frequency when they could need it.
Yeah.
But that's all theory, and really in practice it's probably just nothing.
Sure.
And it's just the FCC trying to block out bandwidth for themselves.
Yeah.
As they do. As any regulatory agency tends to do,
Well, these MOVOs have held up to those Sonys really well. I mean, if you're looking for a wireless lav system, You don't want to go Sony or Sennheiser. You know, the G series Sennheiser is one that everybody gets.
Yeah, that's one of the most common ones is the Sennheiser G series, like you said, and there's a couple of series of both Sony's and Sennheisers.
Yeah, and now that you can have 2 lavs on one receiver, it's like almost it's a no-brainer. I mean, like the cost is a lot less than what I bought these for, but I bought these in like 2015, you know, so they were like $600 or something like that whenever I purchased them, and like Dan said, the frequency has been deemed not usable anymore or whatever, but you know, like I haven't used these. I also haven't used these lavaliers since we got the new MOVOs. You know.
Indeed. So I guess that issue is automatically rectified. But
yeah, of course I'm out $600, but whatever.
Yeah, that's why I say I think there's programs from the others. But I went and put it down the pipe shot in the other room there. I think that's a better shot if it's just static.
Right.
So apologies to the viewers. I'm a little less like scripted this week because we're talking about stuff that we've already talked about, where usually we talk about something that we kind of bringing newly to the table or whatnot.
Yeah, right.
But like now you're standing in your shot, for example. So
anyway.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to talk about in the stream? I think that we killed it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking as I think I was talking as I went to the other room. I might have not said anything.
Okay.
Because you were talking about the Sennheiser and Sony labs and your experience with your particular Sony lab there. Mm-hmm. And how we have just been using this shit since. But yeah, in previous streams we've taken these all the way back to the back of the studio into the vocal booth, the whisper room that we have set up back there. And I mean, it sounds clean all the way through. And you wanted to take that and sit at the piano, right? And then demonstrate.
You guys want to play a little music?
Let's get some music played then.
Let's do that shit.
Alright. So here's Derek. He's going all the way to the piano.
Oh, you're going to play the piano into your lab? We didn't talk about that. That's going to definitely distort the shit out of that.
We're not going to do that then.
Yeah, so
we would have to set up a mic.
That's the thing about this. It's a dynamic situation, but if you played it quietly, it probably wouldn't overload the mic. You got a good shot going there. I like your shot right down the pipe of the piano keys.
What if we use this to record it? Would that be weird?
Yep, would sound like shit.
What does it sound like? Like, what does it sound like now on that?
I don't know. Well, let me take a listen. It can't be that bad.
With recording with this guy?
No, that's not going to be.
Through
the lab is. Yeah, I mean, it's not distorting the lab or anything.
Okay.
What does that sound like?
It sounds cool. Oh, I hear an audio interference.
I think it's the thing in my pocket.
Do you have that Wi-Fi somehow?
No, it's it touched the top of the connection, like the actual mic.
No. It's whenever there's a phone sending signal. Let's see. My phone could be getting a signal
over there.
I don't know. The issue that's the one thing that in terms of our setup might be like not ideal in terms of these wireless microphones, because since our phones are being used as the cameras often, and the Wi-Fi has to be enabled in order for the Slingstudios to communicate with it. What that means is that the phone can't be like in airplane mode or something where it couldn't receive signals and then add interference sounds to your microphones. But even if they were wired microphones, the same thing would be happening. Mm-hmm. So the wireless is not really relevant to that, I don't think.
Yeah. And normally we wouldn't be trying to pick up a piano with a lavalier, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean that part sounds fine. I think I overreacted. If he started playing like Beethoven over there, slamming the keys, it would be a different deal.
Yeah.
But there's no overloading happening now.
He's good.
I could probably mitigate. You know, I have a mixer here,
Okay.
but you know, nothing was discussed regarding playing music during the stream whatsoever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean this is an audio and video shoot, so we
Yeah.
have to set up the audio portion.
Basically, by the end, you know, you guys can hang out with us. I've only been streaming for 25 minutes, actually. So,
Yeah, that's cool.
little piano there, which is our music portion for the day.
Yeah, actually, you still have him alone in program.
Oh.
So we just watched him gimbal across the room.
Well, at least it's a pretty cool show.
The little gimbal gets fairly warm.
Gimbaling.
Yeah,
Have y'all
it's-
noticed that?
Yeah, it's doing a job. It's pretty smooth actually for what it is. I don't know if it's like. Yeah, it turns out pretty nice, honestly. Like it's legit, man. It's legit. And the thing about it is, it's like super simple and easy to get going. I mean, it takes 5 seconds to put a phone in that thing and balance it, and turn it on, and it's good to go. You know, it's so light and simple and easy, and it was only like $70. So
And that's the Hohem iSteady X.
the Hohem iSteady X, I think it's marketed as the lightest phone gimbal or something like that.
It's so easy
It is
to
quite-
use.
it's
It
quite
folds
light.
up. It's
Yeah.
easy to stow away.
Yep. And as you could see just now, we had a program shot across the room with that in it. So
And Derek, are you a camera operator?
I am not a camera
He
operator.
is not a camera operator. He walked over with a phone gimbal.
yep. And yet he looked smooth, buttery smooth, like a silk
It
baby.
was smooth. Like I could tell after I lifted it and moved it that I wanted to track to a given location.
Yeah, which is cool about it,
Yeah,
right?
it is cool, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see that in action.
Yeah, it works super well. And the shot that we get out of the phone on that gimbal is also good. And you know, so
Yeah.
I think these phones, as our cameras, really do have a lot going for them. And I think with this particular wireless mic setup, we also have minimized what potential problems might arise as a result of having all those working simultaneously.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you know, now we can do things like walk across the room, play a little piano, and walk back. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. It starts to free everything up. You know, you're
Right.
walking around the studio. You're moving to the next room over.
Well, I'd say the key thing is there's a lot of flexibility in this configuration so that you can, like they were saying, move around. Like you can set things up easily, do something, and then take that configuration with you elsewhere and set it up there.
Yeah.
That's key.
exactly.
That's a key thing.
That's a big thing because most people that are live streaming are stuck like in one place, like one tiny little box. You know.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody
trying to
on
move
earth
Move
wants
around.
that at all. Everyone dislikes that strongly, or if not hate.
Yeah, outright.
You know, not outright hate. There's a lot of hate out there these days. People saying they hate things.
Right?
It's not nice.
What's wrong with people?
Don't hate.
Don't hate.
It's okay. Just feel strongly. It's okay. Maybe you don't like something, but just I don't know. It's maybe a personal commentary, but I think the word hate should be reserved for whenever you actually literally hate something.
Yeah. It's
know?
a strong word, and it's only strong if you use it in the right context.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Valley girls like, oh my God, I hate sour cream so much.
Oh my
like,
God,
no.
I hate myself.
I don't think sour
for
cream
hating
is
the sour
like,
cream.
do you want to murder sour cream?
Some of them do,
Do
man.
you feel like sour cream should die in a fire? Is that much? Or is it that you don't like sour cream on your food? Probably.
Yeah, this
probably
Christmas
that second
season,
one.
take the hate out of your heart.
Yeah.
Give a little, you know.
Put a little love.
and
in
eat a
your
bunch of
pie.
sour cream.
Click those buttons, hit that like button. We
Put a
love you
little
guys. Thanks for
love in your
supporting us. You know what else we got? I mean, this is pretty much the end of the stream. I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Soda stream.
do we have anything else? I mean, we could.
You could prolong it unnecessarily, you know.
I mean, prolong it. Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh, should we let them hear what this sounds like? Like, turn on one of those and.
Yeah, I'll turn this
If we
one off.
turn that, no, that one
No, it has to be.
has to be this
his,
one.
I think.
All right.
But then you won't have a mic unless.
I can turn this mic on.
Oh yeah, you can turn that mic on.
Yeah.
Turn your wireless off. And then
Yeah. You already have a mic on you too that I'll have to turn off too.
Yeah.
So.
You have to turn that off, or I can walk over there.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let me. Let's see. I'll turn this one off. Popped.
Popping. What's popping, you guys?
Hot popping.
Pop it knock.
That was in the mix too.
Pop it like it's hot.
That was rude boy style.
Rude boy.
Rude boy style.
Boom. We're just. That's probably too much gain too. I'm also not very skilled at any of this, so this is how you chump it up by not planning ahead what you're gonna do.
But this is the freestyle part of our show, you guys.
Waka waka wow.
These guys start suggesting stuff to me that catches me off guard by surprise.
Yeah.
I might make like a deer in headlights look like, you want me to do something? Oh, like, okay, do it.
We'll throw it at them, you know?
So I turned the lav off. Now you can turn the handheld on, and I'll turn your other mic off.
Okay, so
Well, I don't really need to because you'll be walking away from it.
I'll walk away.
Yeah.
I will.
So now turn the handheld
Walk
on.
away, walk
Handhelds on.
away.
Okay.
I'm walking away.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
All right. You hear me?
Yeah,
You feel me?
I feel you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we got a
I feel
dance
so
going
free,
on
you
over
guys. You guys know the chicken dance?
Bum,
Okay,
bum,
I'm
bum,
gonna go
bum, bum,
all
bum.
the way over here. Yeah, yee.
Can we still hear him? Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
guys
we
hear
can
me?
we can hear him pretty good. Pretty
Okay, good.
good.
Yeah, in the studio. This is where we go. I got to do a little directing too. But
Oh wow. Well, yeah. Now he's in the other room, still sounding good.
console in the other room, you guys.
Yeah.
In
I'll
the
show you
other
the
room.
whole layout.
So in terms of talking about that microphone, though, I did notice that I evangelist preacher imitated last time we were using that one, and shook the microphone as I did so, and that also created interference and static.
So don't shake it.
So don't shake the microphone.
So don't shake it.
It's a baby.
Probably in general, you want to kind of orient it gradually, however you're going to orient it, I would say.
Like a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it smooth, you guys.
Yep. So there's another pro tip from Infinity Times Infinity Studios. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You
Internet.
can have that one.
That's
that
free
one's
of
for you
charge
guys.
because of how I loves all of y'all. I just give you that love, girl. Come on now.
Yeah. And you know, this little setup was pretty good. Like, what was the price for the setup?
By setup, you mean
MOVOs.
the WMX-20 Duo is what I got, which is 2 lav mics and a receiver for $200 maybe.
Nice.
Could have been like a 10 or 15-ish% off probably on that.
Mm-hmm.
Always
That
look for the deals.
Probably isn't there. Yeah, look for deals, promo codes, things like that. And then also we have the handheld mic there, which I don't have the name of in mind. So there will be a link for that as well. It's I think another $90 or something for that microphone.
$90.
Yeah, it ain't no cheap
Microphone.
That ain't no cheap microphone.
This ain't no cheap dildo over here, you guys.
Yeah, well, it could be. It could be used for that. It doesn't vibrate, maybe, but if someone was to sing really loud through it, maybe, and then insert
ASMR.
it into Uranus.
I mean, ASMR, right?
Yeah,
Asthma.
kind of like Derek with a lav mic.
Asthma.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you just
okay.
tuck your face down into the lav mic and then go.
We should just have a whole episode of just breathing.
Hey, I got a joke for you guys.
Oh, you don't say.
What did the alien say to the pitcher of water? Take me to your liter.
Take me to
Take me to your leader.
Okay, I'm in the control room right now. I love this angle right here. This is
Yeah.
the A6600.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, you guys. Okay, the A7 III is also dope, which I'm going to change on the A10 Mini over to the A7S III. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you look like a reporter that's reporting to us live.
Yes.
Oh,
Coming to you
shit.
live from the control room of
Channel
Infinity
6
Times
News. Okay. Watch out for the Ronus and, peace. Okay, I'm going to go to the other room now. Back over.
Yeah. So you'll probably be leaving that in program as you do so.
Right.
Because, see, the thing is, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you, viewers, or not, but Master Phil is directing this movie that each of you are viewing.
On the fly.
And he's also in the movie at the same time.
He's like Ron Howard.
He's Ron Howard and Opie Cunningham all at once. He's Richie Cunningham, Opie Taylor, and Ron Howard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All of them.
I'm down with OPP.
He all of that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Opie Taylor? Best director ever.
Opie Taylor.
Opie Taylor.
Oh, you mean Opie Taylor? Oh, I guess I should turn Phil's down. No, yeah, then I know what I'm doing. Y'all don't try to tell me what to do. Shit, I know what I'm doing.
We're good. We're good. All right, so. All right, anything?
Viewers, did he give you that? Yeah, sure he does. Tell me the truth. I think I saw it when I looked over. Damn it.
Ma.
All right. The truth is, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I'm a moron. I'm a straight fucking idiot. As you can see.
I'm gonna do this.
But we have fun though.
Yeah,
doorway.
it's funner to be dumb.
That's right.
So, I have the most fun of all.
Get my silhouette shot talking into the microphone.
I feel like when you sit in front of a drum kit, you just want to start playing
Yeah,
drums.
this is definitely my mic. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right, so one of these
Oh
days,
shit, brothers!
we're gonna bring the rock. We'll bring the music to you guys. You guys
All
can
the
stay at home.
music.
Yeah, once we've actually set up stuff before these guys are like, hey, let's rock out live.
Hey, let's just do it.
And I'll be like, yeah,
Impromptu doing it.
sure, I'll record you with the room mics. It'll sound like everything down to about 800 hertz, and then past that, there will be nothing.
801 hertz. It's fucked.
So, okay, so this week was awesome. What's next week gonna be? What are some ideas for next week?
I think on the slate on the ledger on the tableau
Okay.
for next week is we're going to metamorphose into our true reptilian overlord forms
That's right.
and expose the truth about our reptilian master race.
That's right. We'll see all of them.
Or we might just like play music or talk about some gear.
Have cat photos.
Are you saying that we're cold-blooded?
That's some cold-blooded shit. What? That's a cold-ass honky.
Yeah.
Cold ass honky.
All right.
I am a cold-ass honky, as is Platinum D.
Indeed. Indeed.
And technically, also Master Phil, given that his Filipino heritage most likely has a lot of Caucasian within it, could be called a cold-ass honky as
I'm
well.
a Filipino that has grown up in Texas, so I'm allowed to call myself a honky.
Yeah, but Filipino heritage in general also, because of having been colonized by Spain,
Yeah.
you know, Spaniards are essentially Caucasian, so you're kind of honky-ish, brother. You're like an Asian honky.
I don't. I mean, if you guys are okay with calling me a honky, I'm
Filipinos are the honkies of Asia. If there was one.
If there was one.
Filipinos are definitely. You know, I think that's the whole reason why my dad moved to Dallas was because of the Debbie Does Dallas.
That's right.
He knew where to go.
He knew deep down that he was a honky. I mean,
Yeah, if he ever got the chance, he was going to prove the truth.
exactly.
And he has proven it.
Debbie has in fact done Dallas.
And she did. She done did that.
She done did that, right? So, I mean, that's what it is.
That is what that is.
Okay, this has been a fun stream.
All right, fellas.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's get it. Infinity times infinitystudios.com. Make sure you go to that .com, right?
Is there one? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
There is.
Yeah. Still adding,
.co.uk.
still adding to that. We're gonna have some gear section coming soon, so
Yeah.
watch out for that.
You know, we have, stuff that we've done with Ethan Loomis, Steve King, Derek Townsend over here in the house. He's in those videos. And he's in a lot of our live streams too. And, it's good having you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming
Appreciate
to this
it.
live stream.
Always a good time being here, fellas.
All right, let's take it out, Dan. Take it to the end.
Yeah, I hear some kind of rattling situation happening.
Rattling?
The drum
Definitely. I
kit.
think it's you as you're walking.
It's me as I'm walking.
Yeah, maybe you have something in your pocket that's rattling or something.
Could be. It could be my zipper.
No, it's definitely like a rattling. Maybe the microphone itself is.
Is it rattling?
Oh yeah, it sure is.
If I shake it, it rattles.
Yeah,
Like what you were saying.
you'll hear, or maybe you won't. We'll see. We'll see if it shows up in the live stream.
I can hear it.
I can hear it on the monitoring though.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's slight.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
All right, there it is, you guys.
Whoop, there it is.
We done did that one. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Infinity times Infinity Studios.
Yep.
We out, boys.